Fire season is here, and firefighters are doing all they can to prevent a major fire from spreading. California recorded its worst fire season on record in 2018. The state's deadliest fire in history was last year, and the areas affected are still dealing with that aftermath. The effort behind fighting wildland fires does not just stem from the ground. Those in the sky play a crucial role in fighting wildfires. Reporter Kelly Moore spoke with a pilot of one of those air tactical aircraft at Cal Fire's air base in Paso, Robles, and she joins us now live. All right, Kelly, what did you find out today?
Richard, it's been a busy 48 hours. Just yesterday, 12 vegetation fires broke out on the Central Coast, 2 of which got support from the sky.
So every fire is different. As the season changes and the fuel moistures change, the fires move faster as things dry out. When it's a little bit wetter, things move a little slower.
DANE HACKLER is one of 2 pilots in San Luis Obispo County who fly the air tactical aircraft, or what many call the spotter.
And then we coordinate with the ground crews, with the incident commander, and we try to follow his wishes to protect the people and the property of the state of California.
While the ground crews put out the flames, the flight crews are assessing just how large the fire is, mapping out its edges so the team can make decisions about resources needed. Then the air tankers make retardant drops flying as low as 150 feet.
So what we do with the retardant is basically buy time. We'll circle the fire or box it in, allowing the ground troops to take action.
We're inside of one of 2 air tankers based in Paso, Robles, and this aircraft holds 1,200 gallons of retardant. It's stored in this tank right here. This aircraft is flown by a single pilot who sits in this seat, and there are 23 air tankers across the state as part of CAL FIRE.
So these aircraft are available throughout the state for any fires that are on federal or state lands.
While there are only 3 aircraft used for fighting fires in San Luis Obispo County, it takes the work from the ground into the sky.
I mainly just fly the airplane. And I keep us up there and keep us safe, and we work as a crew together on certain tasks, but they're pretty much the guy in charge.
These resources are used both in San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties, but at any given moment, the aircraft could have to leave our area and head to another part of the state to help fight a fire. Live and local in San Luis Obispo, Kelly Moore, KSBY News.
All right, Kelly, thank you. According to CAL FIRE, the aircraft fly up to Sacramento for maintenance in December, but then return back to Paso Robles in April.